Well, you're not gonna believe this, but I was actually already done filming this video, and then in editing, I figured out that I kind of fucked up the video, and I only had the first 5 minutes. So, quick recap of the whole thing. We beat Moro using Super Shaman King powers provided by Oob because he has Super God Key. And yay, good guys win, and this is basically the aftermath of the fight. The nerve of some people saying, Goku, you're the best, that was an ill beta, oh my god, I'm so glad, is bullshit considering the fact that it's because of Goku that a bunch of this shit lasted longer than it should have. But hey, Vegeta gets it, Piccolo is all like, I'm just glad this shit is over with. Which, I can't blame him. Okay? Vegeta is kind of a little bit like, yo, we're not gonna just skip over that like you don't know where that fucking huge power-up came from, because that wasn't some ass pull something, right? Wasn't it? And Goku has no idea. He knows that there's someone on Earth that's amazing. Because, you know what, we're gonna just take Oob, park it, and just come back to it whenever we feel necessary, right? To do that. And then Daikito basically goes on like, well, you saved the universe, thank you, bye, and he just leaves, straight up. And somehow, I'm not sure if Boo can actively switch between both personalities, I guess, like Daikito and Boo, or that Daikito can control it, like he can control whenever he comes out and snaps back into Boo, but Boo can't, which kind of makes sense because Boo is stupid and Daikito is not. But, you know, maybe they'll keep that in there. You know, that would be actually quite kind of fun to have both of them exist. Like, at least Boo is worth something in intelligence-wise, you know. You can teach Oob maybe one day to control and harness his energy by just switching to Daikito. But, you know, everybody's glad. Yoop-de-doop-de-doo. Nobody cares, you know. Everybody's all celebrating because they won. It's the big fight. The little Namek gets sent back to Namek. You know how this works. Control Z, boom, Dragon Balls fix everything that was ruined, and it's like nothing has ever happened, because that's basically the whole core of this franchise. Is there are no consequences. There will never be consequences ever, which I'll get to in a second. Yeah, they're gonna go to some ceremony because they're gonna get medals for saving the universe from Moro. And then, you know, one by one they get called out. Hey, yo, Goku, Vegeta, Boo, whatever. Even fucking Jacko, he was actually worth something for once. Jacko gets a medal. Vegeta the fourth. I keep forgetting he's the fourth Vegeta. Like, you know, his father is like the third one. Kind of makes you think, like, dude, who was the original Vegeta? Which is probably the one that called the planet Vegeta? But that's a story for another time. Also, dude, Jocko's name, my god, Terimenten Piboshi. Terimenten Piboshi. I'm not even going to try to do that again. And then they're all like, oh my god, wait a minute. There is one more. And they're like, wait, what? And it's Mirus. Mirus, now known as, because he's immortal now, he gets a last name which is just as annoyingly long as fucking Jocko's name, and it's Ikanoishia Bushi. I'm not doing that again. That was my one and only take. So yeah, there he is, and it's all like, wait, what the fuck? Hit the pause button. Time out. Wait a minute. We just explained in this arc that there is a very super specific situation that needs to play out for an angel to cease to exist. Very, very specific. And that super specific situation happened. So he did get control deleted, you know, like poof. And now he's back. Like, consequences. But luckily, as I was hoping, I was like, the only way that they can bring him back is if they make him immortal. Because, you know, at least you're not an angel anymore, you know, like, you're still a character, so be it. which eventually, by going through, like, I want to say a flashback where Beerus and Whis had to go to the Grand Priest and basically get a sentence hearing. Like, so listen, y'all kind of were accomplices in this fuck up, so yeah, you're gonna have to be punished. Turns out that, you know, Supreme Kai was bargaining for Beerus' life by giving up his own, which makes no sense, but whatever. And Beerus gets pissed off and like, hey, yo, it's all fun and good that you're bargaining your life, but my life is linked to yours, dick. So feel free to never put my life in danger again, okay? But, you know, all well, it ends well. It's cool. You know, everybody's alive, and yay. Also, these two fucking tenants of Zeno, they got a day off. This might be the first time they ever got a day off ever. Yeah, I guess that's fun. You know, it's a whole bunch of aftermath bullshit. You know, it's very light. Nothing really crazy happens. They're having a race. Beerus wins, but seriously, also 121.39 Jix versus Kaioshin 134.04 Jix. Which, if you can see here in the picture, right? Like, this is fucking Kaioshin. This is Beerus. Wouldn't you think Beerus is, like, infinitely faster? Like, but whatever. Like, it's like somebody cares, right? And eventually, Goku gets the blame, which, by all means, he deserves the blame for this. Beerus is all like, the fuck he doing, huh? Huh? I'm here fucking giving Zeno a piggyback ride over here, and Goku is doing what? He's like, he's pretty much partying. You know, your favorite thing aside from sleeping is stuffing your face with food from Earth. That's what Goku's doing. You know, stuffing his face, getting praised for everything he did, even though he directly endangered the multiverse by giving this fucker a senzu bean. But hey, let's forget about that, right? Who cares about that? So yay, all well, cool, happy ending. Even fucking take a picture and shit because, I don't know, that's one of those fun little confirmations, I guess. That everything is hell, it's a happy ending. But that's where it gets fun, you know, because it's all like, yay, so a few months later, I think, doesn't it say that at some point? A few months later, they're all like, yo, they're talking to like the people that they grabbed, like, you know, the prisoners. And they're all like, are you sure you completely took care of 7-3? Like, you know, 100% destruction. You know how Perfect Cell, you needed to completely destroy it or he regenerates? Or Majin Buu, if you don't completely destroy it, it kind of just comes back. Turns out that's the same thing with 7-3, which, guess what? He does, because this little blob of 7-3, I'm guessing, this blob, just go pew 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 pew, and there you have it. You know, he kind of fucking recuperates. I get the feeling, because he's blinking, right? Because his eye is all like bling, 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 like sending a signal to whoever the fuck makes these things, because they're like android-ish things which have a creator, and apparently that creator made like a whole bunch of them, and those prisoners just stole 7-3. They just pumped him full of powers and fucking abilities and all that shit, and eventually made him like super strong. But he's basically like an absorption android thing, you know, that apparently can regenerate. But that's beside the point. So yeah, they go check it out, but obviously that little part already disappeared because those guys are like right here. They captured 7-3's head because it's only his head right now, and they bring it back to the original creators of that shit, which is this dude whose name is Goichi. Which I could have, I mean, isn't Go 5 and Ichi 1, so his name is 5-1 or 51, whatever. No, it's not 51, because that would be Goju Ichi, whatever. Yeah, so what is it? Could be a name too. I don't know. I don't know Japanese like that at all. So, cool. Mystery dude, right? Now, aside from the hilarious name, because this dude, Mr. Mystery Space Pirate Mandalorian whatever dude. His name is Granola. I'm pretty sure that was like in a preview of something. Like there was this trailer that I never watched, but I heard about it because that's how it goes with news. And I want to say his little nerd behind the scenes on the computer or something is called Oatmeal. And the pirate's name is Granola. So it's Granola and Oatmeal. I mean, that with those kind of names, I'm going to assume that they're not bad guys. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's like, I can't take that seriously, okay? Like, a big fucking villain is all like, oh no, it's Granola, the big bad Granola. Like, nope, not doing this. Not doing this. Fuck that shit. But okay, what it comes down to the fact is that they took 7-3, right? Like those original creators. And they took whatever powers or essence he had, which is, if you think about it, he had the Moro powers, Mira's powers. He absorbed even Vegeta's powers and somewhat after his training with the soul dispersion something bullshitty. So this particular unit, 7-3, has quite an abundance of crazy powers. And they just copy-pasted that to all their other units. So now every single one of these android units should have that power. Not sure how accurate that is, but that's the gist of what they're telling you. Now this guy shows up and, you know, he takes care of these little, I don't know, monster incorporated loony toony dudes and just one-shots them, obviously. Like, not even one-shots them, like, just poof. Paralyzed, go down, shut up, go away, you're irrelevant. You know? Like, nobody cares. But this is where it gets more interesting, right? Because obviously they're all like, yo, he's breaking in, we gotta stop this dude, activate the OG soldiers. Now, this is where it gets fun. Because, again, I'm assuming, because they just claimed this, is that they put 7-3's powers inside all these other units, all these OG units. And they all come out, and there's a bunch of them. I mean, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's just say 10 plus. And he pretty fucking easily just one-shots him. Okay, and not even with the gun, mind you. He just does this finger bang gun thing. Okay, like he just one-shots every single one of them, like by just, doosh, like breaking the crystal, and that just, I don't know, knocks him out or turns him off, or I don't know, because if it was that easy to stop them, then we would have never had that much trouble with 7-3 or Moro back on Earth. So this is, maybe they're incomplete units, I don't know, but it kind of feels like this is too easy, or like he's so strong that he like poof, just kills them like that. But if you just break the crystal and that's enough to stop them, that doesn't go hand in hand with the information and the experience that we've already had fighting these people. So, you know, I'm gonna say that maybe the transfer of power wasn't complete yet. But anyway, so he one-shots them because apparently it's not the one he's looking for, because he's looking for the original 7-3, the one that fought Goku and Vegeta on Earth. You know, that got absorbed by Moro and then that weird fusion thing, whatever. So he like knocks them all out. Not sure why there's like 2 left. Like, is there any more demonstrations to be made here? Like, no. So he just pops, and they're down 2. He just finger shots. This is what annoys me. Like, why does he have a gun? If he just does this with his fingers, he is apparently, I mean, obviously has control over energy, right? Ki, chi, whatever. Like, then why did you have the gun? I'm assuming the gun is to paralyze people, to like not hurt him / kill him. And when he fights for real and uses his own energy, he kills people. So yeah, the chapter pretty much ends with there being a bunch more of those same fodder fucking 7-3 copies over there, which he's gonna one-shot anyway. But then that little dude in the fucking earpiece or whatever, because you keep seeing like there's a radio message coming in, which is the dude called Oatmeal. Dude, girl, I don't know. The person behind the scenes, Oatmeal, is telling Granola here, oh, there he is. That is OG-73I, which is the one that we fought before, right? And then he has like this little evil smirk, like, ooh, that's him. Which, again, that doesn't mean anything bad per se or evil. Obviously, he has particular intentions. Not only should he probably have known about it, because otherwise, how would you know that that particular unit got taken back to the creators? Because if you think about it, those prisoners and shit, that, like, you know, Moro's Goonies, they stole this unit from the creators, which is the ship they're in right now, right? And that probably happened like Long Johnson ago, like very long ago. And then they stuffed them full with powers and shit and whatever. But I'm assuming that that happened like quite a long time ago, before they were even like put in prison. Because if you remember, like the Moro Arc started with Moro getting out or breaking out of prison, and then using one of the wishes, I think, on Namek to break all the other people out of the prison. And 7-3 was with them. So I can only assume that 7-3 hasn't been around for like a really long time. But yet this dude, Granola, knows about 7-3, knows that he was, I'm guessing, beaten on Earth and taken back to the original creators on this ship. And now he's looking all smirky like, haha, I found you. Now I'm gonna do my little darkness plan, or I don't know, but I don't get the feeling like this guy is supposed to be the bad guy. You know what I mean? It's like this follows a usual pattern. What Dragon Ball does is like you establish like a power, then in a new arc there's a new character that you know nothing about, but just as a demonstration of the power of this new character, he one-shots or at least very easily destroys a previously known power. Like, think back to, say, future Trunks fighting Frieza on Earth, right? He shows up, beats Frieza, basically, like, one-shots him, just to tell you, like, oh, actually, and think that Frieza was legit the main threat at that point. Like, we were all gonna die because Frieza was gonna kill you and Goku was nowhere to be found. And then Trunks one-shots him and he's all like, yeah, so listen, there's like bad guys that are way stronger than me. Yeah, good luck with that. Bye. So, you know, and then this basically follows the same idea. So, we know how strong 7-3 is. We know the powers that he's copied, like Mirrors and fucking Moro and Vegeta and I don't know how many other shit he all copied. And this guy one-shots a bunch of copies of him, or at least other androids that have, to the best of my knowledge, have the same powers as 7-3, because they used him to like copy paste all the powers in all the other units, so they should be as strong. And he, without any effort whatsoever, like one-shots him, like boom, 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 and that's it. So that kind of makes you think, like, what does he want with 7-3? Not sure what he wants. Guess we're gonna find out next year, you know, 2021. Hopefully this arc will be infinitely better than the Moro arc, because I personally fucking hated Moro as a bad guy. But I'm thinking that this will serve as a prologue to the new problem in the new arc, which I'm not sure what the name of the new arc is. Maybe that was released in that trailer thing preview-ish for this, but we'll find out. Either way, it's been fun, you know. By all means, let me know what you think of this chapter in the comments below. This Granola dude, good guy or bad guy? I'm going for good guy. I'm sorry. I kind of don't feel like he's a bad guy, personally, but hey, who knows? And by all means, you know, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that fucking notification bell so you know whenever I actually drop another video, which isn't that often. I'm sorry. Trying to work on that. But you know, that at least you'll know when it happens. So yeah, that was all for this one. See you next time, and yeah, go collect yourself some Dragon Balls or something.